I'm at a GPA chapter outing in Southwest Washington. There are members all the way up and down this claim and lots of pieces of equipment. Lots of little nice points of gold. Hey gang, the material that I'm seeing, you've got a lot of tiny points of gold. Oh. There's probably 20, 25 little, I mean, we're talking pinpoints. Yeah. The chapter seems to have an awful lot of outings. I was actually shocked at the number of outings that you guys have been doing.
Well, it's a gold club. I mean,
not a social club, it's a gold.
It's a gold club. Our season in Washington is super short. We're already shut out of the lower rivers. So up here, the salmon don't run, so we can dredge up here.
I've got a really bad case of gold fever, and whenever that happens and I'm in this area, I've got to come to Seattle. This was that landing point for all of the gold that came out of the Klondike. It landed right here in Seattle. I got a whole bunch of chapter members waiting on me, and they're probably starting to wonder where I'm at by now. So it's time to go prospecting. Hi, my name is Kevin Hoagland, and I have been prospecting and mining for over 40 years. I have gone to some of the most incredible places around the world, and I've prospected and mined with some of the most incredible people.
Searching for gold dust in the valley of bloodlust, under the sun misunderstood. And when that train comes rolling in, I'm taking everything I can.
My gold trail led me to Washington State, and anytime I'm here, I've got to take the opportunity to go out to Liberty, Washington. The area was established in 1873 when they first found gold, and they worked it commercially all the way into the 1960s. Now, one of the most incredible things about Liberty was not only is this area known for its huge placer gold nuggets, it also produced some of the most beautiful crystalline gold that's on display in museums all across the world. I've been here many, many times, and I've got some friends that live in the area. I've gone prospecting here, but there's nobody in town. Today, it's truly a ghost town. Not very often do you get to walk down Main Street of a town right in the middle of the road. Since I can't go detecting, I think I'm going to wander around town, just reminisce, and just kind of absorb the history of the mining in this area. All this gold, all these nuggets found right here. I'd give anything to break out my metal detector. Talk about an old school way of crushing ore. Can you imagine a bunch of donkeys hooked up to this thing, turning it around and around? I can think of a lot of other ways, a lot of new ways to crush ore. I could spend all day wandering around these old ghost towns, especially places like Liberty where it's a living ghost town. But you know what? I got a whole bunch of chapter members waiting on me, and they're probably starting to wonder where I'm at by now. So it's time to go prospecting. I've made my way back down to southern Washington, and there's a huge outing going on between the Vancouver and the Portland chapters of the GPAA. There's dredges, there's high bankers, there's people all around. When you guys do outings, do you really put a lot of emphasis on education?
Yes.
Or is it just about getting out here running equipment?
No, it's mostly education. The Southwest Washington Gold Prospectors Club's basically 3 years old. And since January, we've probably had 150 new people sign up.
Nice.
First-time visitors came in. The process is you attend either 3 meetings or meetings and outings so that you register 3 times on the sign-in sheet, then you become a member. No fees, no dues.
Right.
You're free to do anything, and the primary purpose of the club at this point is just education.
I'm going to take some time, wander around, and see some old friends, meet some new ones. Hi, girls.
Hi.
What are we doing?
Putting the table together.
I got it. Where do you want it?
Right there's fine.
Right here?
Yeah.
Cool. A lot of members came in yesterday, and this is a beautiful area, and it's pretty secluded. How many people are here?
Steve figured we were going to have anywhere between 40 to 50. So.
What happened to the black pickup that was behind us?
That's Steve.
Was
He
that
went up to
Steve?
talk to Dad, yeah. So,
Was that he was behind us on the road?
55-gallon drums of concentrate.
That's what it was.
Then they went to the smelter. Everything we saw was sludge.
Okay, and it's because of the beetle killing. You got to get that stuff out.
oh no, I'm not on the road. I don't know.
What's in that black pickup that was behind us?
The reason why the production's down on the Huckleberry Fields is because the Indians can't burn them
Right.
anymore. Kevin knows that.
It's a tough life. It is
tough.
a tough life. I'm going to find some equipment, go to work. Well, I'm not going to keep you because I know I'm going to get hungry before too long. This episode of Gold Trails is brought to you by the Gold Prospectors Association of America, the world's largest gold prospecting organization. To find out more about becoming a GPA member, log on to www.goldprospectors.org.
Gold. It has lured adventurers and dreamers for centuries. Its glimmer speaks of fortunes and unexplored frontiers. Imagine if you could be part of this grand adventure. Imagine if you could seek out your own fortune. With the Gold Prospectors Association of America, you can. When you join our ranks, you become part of a community that shares your passion for prospecting. You gain access to resources, expert guides, and exclusive claims. Whether you're a seasoned prospector or just starting out, our association offers a wealth of knowledge and opportunities. We host exciting events, offer education and training, and provide tools to help you strike gold. But it's not just about the gold. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the friendships forged along the way. So, are you ready to embark on your own gold prospecting adventure? Your journey starts here.
I'm at a GPA chapter outing in Southwest Washington. There are members all the way up and down this claim and lots of pieces of equipment. I'm going to start talking to some folks and see if they're finding any color. This is mining. I love places that are off the beaten path. Did you guys pick an easier spot to get into? How long did it take you to get the dredge down here?
Well, actually, it was real simple. They just slid down real nice. But that going back up, Ken brought his electric winch. We figured it would be a little tougher.
You're going to try to get back underneath there further and get into that bedrock, or just work your way back down and
Right. We're going to test it, do a cleanup every couple hours, see what we're getting results-wise, and just kind of go where it tells us to go.
They've got it all classified down into one small bucket. I'm going to work this material down, see if they're on the right track, if they're getting into the gold, and see if I can help them find their pastry. How close are you to bedrock?
Coming off the slope there, so I'm guessing we're within a foot or two. We've gone down about 2 feet, and I would expect it to be no more than a foot or two.
That's the last.
This is the last of it?
Yeah.
What's the biggest piece of gold that we found out of here?
About a quarter-size piece.
Yeah.
There's some stories of some fist-sized nuggets, but the quarter size is about the only thing that's validated.
Yeah, if you're still a foot away from bedrock, that's a game changer on that, especially with the stuff you got floating on top. So, because you'll get past those other layers and you'll drop right into that. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm gonna leave you back to your cleanups and your runs and everything else. Good luck.
Well, thank you.
Find some more gold.
Yeah. Hope to.
Well, everybody's up and down the stream. Looks like everybody's working and finding gold, I hope.
We hope.
So what all do we have going on up here? We've got a high banker dredge combo. Looks like a big 4-inch down there.
What we're doing is we're running back into that ridge of bedrock.
Right.
trying to see if we can cross-cut this gravel bar and find the pay streak.
So you've just got
Yeah.
this part of it cut so far. You're going to go all the way across.
Yeah.
Now, are you blowing some of the material out, or are you testing everything as you go?
No, he's taking everything through, and we're just taking test pans every once in a while out of the high banker.
I'll let you get back in the water. I'm going to look around a little bit more. So
You have a good one?
go make some gold.
We're gonna get some gold. What we always want to do is make sure we get more gold in our pan than we can pick up.
Ron, what are you working?
Oh, I just got here a little bit ago, but I've tried little crevicing in these cracks here.
Oh, so you're the one that's working the cracks and crevices. You're not even working with a bucket. You're just pulling material out by pan?
Yeah, I put it into a number 8 classifier, kind of sift it down, and then whatever ends up in the pan, I work it.
You got everybody else out here with big dredges and everything else. You out here with a gold pan, you must feel a little insignificant.
I must be lazy. I don't want to carry all that stuff down that bank. Yeah, you'd think there'd be something in there, black as that sand is.
You still got a ways to go there, buddy.
Yeah,
Can I borrow your pan for a couple minutes?
absolutely.
I want to check some of this other material that they're running.
Show me how it's done.
I would definitely try this. You know, it just if you look at the way the water comes in, high water, you've got this big rock, and the way that rock is sitting there, as that water's hitting it, it's creating that eddy, and that's what deposits that sandbar over there. But there's going to be gold that moves out.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, but I don't think it moved up that high. Well, obviously you just proved that it didn't move up that high, and that's what prospecting is all about.
Well, thank you for the tip, Kevin.
No worries, man.
Who's got the snuffer bottle?
Snuffer?
Yep.
What, you want some gold? Right here.
That's the way to do it.
Hey, it never floats away. It's got an anchor on it.
Lots of little nice points of gold. Pan the material down, had about 20, 25 points of gold in it. Really, really good showing. But there was also a lot of other material in there that really made me think that there is a pay layer. Hey gang, the material that I'm seeing, you've got a lot of tiny points of gold. There's probably 20, 25 little, I mean, we're talking pinpoints. But the black sands, the iron that's around it, and the other material, it's really granulated. And it reminds me of something that came out of just like a black sand layer, a compression layer. So if you can find that, I think that's going to be your pay layer. What they should be looking for is a very, very narrow band of black sand and small, tiny, small gravel. That's going to be their pay layer. Looking at the material in the pan, that's it.
All right, gang, good luck.
Hey, thanks, Kevin.
Make some more gold.
We're going to.
Everybody's been working all morning and everybody's gotten hungry, and the chapter has put together this amazing lunch. I can't wait to jump in, have a burger, and sit down and talk and just have some conversation. Right now, it's time to shut down for the day. I'm heading back to the rig, get a good night's sleep, get out here first thing in the morning, see how the cleanups are going, and pick it up from there. I'm in Southwest Washington. It's day 2 of the massive chapter outing. Can't wait to get geared up, wake up, and get out there. Big turnout.
Yeah, nice turnout. I like the fact that we have the other club here, the
Yeah,
Portland
so
chapter.
2 chapters. Got Southwest. Everybody calls you guys Vancouver anyway.
Right.
So Vancouver and Portland, kind of a joint outing, and I've seen a lot of people over the last couple of days.
Today we're hoping to accomplish some building the camaraderie between the clubs and the friendships that come from that. And a little bit of gold would be good, but we're hoping everybody makes it out of here with no broken bones and twisted ankles, and everybody had a good time.
The chapter seems to have an awful lot of outings. I was talking to some of the members yesterday, and I was actually shocked at the number of outings that you guys have been doing.
Well, it's a gold club. I mean,
not a social club. It's
a gold club. Our season in Washington is super short, so we're already shut out of the lower rivers. So up here the salmon don't run, so we can dredge up here. So such a short season that everybody gets out in a couple months and gets their dredging done, you know.
On the educational side, how many people do you think that are part of the Vancouver chapter right now are brand new to this, that are, as a percentage-wise, out of all your members?
Brand new to prospecting?
Brand new to prospecting, just now getting into it.
50%.
Really?
Yeah, really. I just tell the members, make it the club you want it to be, because it's your club, and
right.
And it is them that put this together. I haven't even been here for a month.
Talked to some people yesterday, brand new to it. We got a couple of other people down there today. A couple of them just now starting to crevice, and what a great opportunity.
Let's go get some gold.
Let's go help them out.
All right. See that?
Oh, that's perfect.
See that?
Even dry, lots of good black sand.
And we'll take that down to the water and rinse that out. I try to stay on the high water mark when the water's high, the flood gold comes in, and that's up here where the moss is at. So that's why I like the moss out here. Plus, you don't have to bend over so much. You know, it's right there.
These moss pockets are great. And like that one that we just found that had that really deep hole in it. Those are what we're looking for. Okay, now, this is what's cool about moss. You can take this and all that, and all the rocks and all the debris out of it, but you can take this moss where we were, and you can just set it back in, and it'll reattach itself and regrow. We've tried a couple of places high. Great black sand, great material, but gold is very, very heavy, so it's always going to drop. Yeah. We're not really getting any gold in here. I see one tiny, tiny point. So what we want to do is just kind of look at this and figure out the lowest places, and that's where the gold's going. That's where the gold is actually going to accumulate. Okay. So, but we know what we've got. Our base materials, we know that we have everything that we would be looking for.
I'm not discouraged. We didn't find any in this spot, but we'll be able to find something out there. There's plenty to work with.
Where do you want to go? I'm gonna let you pick a spot. So lots of other places up here.
Let's see what we got.
Now, what I like about mossing is that sometimes you don't get a lot of black sand, but you do get the gold. Pull anything?
Not on that one. So much black sand.
Yep. That's one of the 10,000 spots to hit, though.
Right?
Yeah. Let's grab a couple of others.
Hey Kevin, I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Let me see what you've done.
See what we got.
Oh, look at you. Great black sands packed into the moss. Did you find just went out and looked for a hole in the moss?
Yep.
Cool.
A little lower than where we were before.
Yeah, it's going to be all about getting a little bit lower. Looks like a lot heavier material than what you had before. Oh yeah. It's not quite as much material, but you've got a lot more black sands in it, so you're getting further down. And there's another speck of gold. We had a lot more material earlier and one little speck of gold. Now we have a lot less material and one speck of gold.
Yep.
What should we do?
More.
Exactly.
I've been doing a lot of crevicing, looking to find some gold, and it's a beautiful area. It's great to be out here.
Man, this is a blast.
Right on.
Got in some moss back over there. Started working our way down. Less black sand, but more gold. So, you know, the standard secret for all of it. You're doing a great job with the chapter. You're doing a great job with the organization. I appreciate everything you're doing. Putting together things like this where it's all educational is fantastic. And,
well,
I couldn't ask for anything more, man. I really appreciate it. We're fighting rain. Still got some things I need to do up top. I'm gonna leave you.
All right.
All right,
thanks,
man.
Kevin. Good to see you again.
All right, have fun. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
This has been a fantastic gold trail. Came into Washington, got a chance to go up to Liberty, wander around where the first gold was really found and where they processed gold all the way from the 1800s into the 1960s. Went out on a chapter outing with some groups from the GPAA, and man, we found some great gold. I've got a really bad case of gold fever, and whenever that happens and I'm in this area, I've got to come to Seattle. This was that landing point for all of the gold that came out of the Klondike. It landed right here in Seattle. But you know what? There's a lot of great restaurants in here. I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat, and we'll see where it goes from there. Got my fish and chips. I keep looking out over the water. Who knows, maybe a steamer will come that'll take me up to the northern gold fields.